Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. How's everybody doing tonight?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Welcome. We're going to be talking about Supergirl. I got my Superman shirt on because I'm a man. And we're going to get into it. So spoilers beware. This is an early screening review. It just came out tonight. I saw it in IMAX. We'll talk about the pros, the cons, what I liked, what I disliked. And how it connects to James Gunn's universe and the bigger problem, if it's all working. If not, we'll see what's going on. We're going to have some fun on this one because highly anticipated. Everybody's been waiting for this one to come out, haven't they? And we've been talking about it. Is Millie Alcock the right actress for the role? We'll start with the pros and all the things I like of it. But first, be like my man Jerome here and say, what up? And smash the like button for me if you don't mind. Jerome, how's my microphone sounding? Because I never have anybody with me, and DA always tells me I'm going in and out. If I sit right here, does it sound like it's a good volume? If I'm talking at this proper level, do I sound A-okay? Let me know if I need to go up or something like that, because you never know with these StreamYard settings. They did some new shit in the background, so. We're going to spoil away, brother. Don't you worry about that. So I'm going to talk about it from the beginning. We'll go through, like, the actual movie. And I'll talk about, who's in it and who I like. I'm going to start with the cons because I don't want to bash things too much and be, hateful on everything I find. So let's start with some things I do like, in the things. What can we start off with? Something I really like easily. That's something I can easily start off with. Jason Momoa as Lobo. If anyone wants to know how good Jason Momoa is, he was the glimpse of hope in this movie that when he came on, he does a good job. There's like one part he's not written well in, and I actually I rather enjoyed him when he was coming in the first couple of times. Great. A review of Super Will. Did you see it, Uncle T? So Lobo is fucking good, man. Jason Momoa is good as him. He's wearing a fat suit though. So just like my shirt right here you can see on, if he has like a necklace on that kind of tries to hide it, but you can see like his neck and then the difference in the leather costume and the leather in his arms and shit. It looks kind of weird. I had to like put that aside because there's some horrible costume choices in this fucking thing. Why we think Lobo looks stupid? I tell you why. Because the costume department, the villain too, the other villain, I forget his fucking name, the Burn Gullies or the Bernards or some shit like that. They have like these like what do you call them? Dermals. You get dermals in your face. They put they're like earrings, but they go underneath your skin. It's like fucking. It was a bad choice. Like if you're an alien from outer space in James Gunn's universe, either you have 40 dermals on your face or you're a slimy fucking tentacle alien. There's no they don't have fur or feathers, none of that shit. You know what I mean? So we'll start there. But Jason Momoa as Lobo comes in, riding the motorcycle, blowing fire everywhere, got a big old cigar, talking shit. Cool as fuck. The first time you see him, he's like in the background in the corner. He shows up cool as hell. He's good. There's not one part that he gets locked up. There's bad writing. He gets locked up for some reason. He tries to say, we don't know why he's there. But that part is kind of stupid. That being said, Jason Momoa is lock and key. You know what? I would like to, if we could have got him as Lobo in the Snyderverse, oh my God, he'd be fucking awesome because he'd be more unhinged, uncontrolled. It was rated R. He didn't hold back. It just felt out of place in my opinion. He's a bounty hunter. He's bounty hunting one of the villains. I'm gonna call them the Ravagers. I forget their fucking name. The Benihanas. They start with a B. Benedictions, I forget, but so they got the Ravagers. The main Ravager is the one that like you see that has a stupid fucking tattoo, all the dermals. That's not who he's after, and I'm like, okay, it would make more sense if he was after them, and it would have put he's after a different Ravager. In my opinion, if it was good writing, he should have been trying to get the main Ravager that Supergirl and them having a conflict with. And that could have put Supergirl and Lobo at a conflict, at odds, and it just having some, but no, it's a completely different one. So I'm like, okay. So he shows up, grabs the guy, leaves. The writing is off the wall in this. There's no rhyme or reason why they're there besides him going there to get a bounty hunter. He grabs a bounty hunter, leaves, then he comes back because I don't want to get off the rail too much. So let's just start with the movie before I start talking about how good I think Millie Alcock was and how weird I think the villain was. Movie starts with the dog pissing scene, how dog Crypto pisses on the newspaper. It's that. It's like it's playing a little song. It's out of context. When we watch that scene, there's no music in it. And now there's fucking music. So like it plays like this little stupid get up scene, and then she's waking up, she's drunk again, and Crypto's pissed on her. Oh, you good boy. You peed on you actually got it on the newspaper this time. She's a bad actress. Not bad. The jokes, the quippy jokes that Gunn tried to write for, or Greg Gillespie, whatever his name is, she's not good at dropping those. When she does her serious part of acting, I was like, okay, I can see her being Supergirl. But 25% of the time she's doing serious jokes. 75% of the time it's some kind of quip, whatever, bro, like drunk, and it doesn't. She's not really convincing, entertaining. It's weird, watching her do it. But when she does the serious parts, you'll be like, okay, but it takes so long to get to them that it's kind of. So it opens up with that, she's talking about how she's drunk again and she's at a bar, and that's really it. And you just see how do we get to the, and then and it's like Supergirl, and after it says Supergirl, and instead of going back to her, it goes to the little girl, the little brown haired girl with the ponytail. This is her fucking movie. The little brown haired girl with the ponytail. This is the fucking shoehorned girl boss that Supergirl here is a fucking side character. She goes to basically once after Supergirl logo drops, the Ravagers show up. We get introduced to the Ravagers, who are going to the little girl's fucking home planet, and they're going there to fucking find. I guess her dad makes weapons. Right? But we aren't clear if he's there to get weapon or not. The writing's so fucking loose and shit that I'm not sure if he's there to get weapons or if he's there to get women, which will come and play later on. All right. So I think he's there to get weapons, but something goes off the wall, like the brother comes out of the room, and I don't know if he's trying to save her or hug his sister and just like, oh my God. And the dude just throws an axe, hits him in the back. It's fucking. It doesn't make sense. And I'm like, why did he throw an axe at him? Man, you could have used that guy. And so I'm trying to figure out then when he kills the brother. There's a brother, a sister, a mom and dad. The brother comes out oh, sister, I want to give you a hug. Axe in the back. He's dead. The mom goes, no. He stabs mom, dumb bitch. You know what I mean? The dad's they wrestle and kill. And then all of a sudden, you see the girl, and then after he kills dad, it flashes forward to the ship taking off, and the girl is standing there watching her house burning down. I'm like, why didn't they kill the little girl? They killed 3/4 of the family. Why didn't they just kill this little bitch and just finish her right now? She might be a problem in the future. Am I wrong? I don't know. Maybe I'm stupid at writing, but you just came here looking for weapons from this guy, and he said, I'm going to kill you and your family if you don't give them to me. And he's like, oh no, and they all try to fight, but he's like, oh, you, huh? And then so he kills the brother, the mom, and the dad, and then it must be bad editing, it was shitty writing, so they had to edit it quick, and it just goes, and all of a sudden you see the Ravager ship taking off, and she's looking at the fire. I'm like, how'd that happen? All right. Anyway, so then is fast forward again, just cutscene. Now she's in a fucking bar. I'm like, in a fucking bar? I'm running too quick. So we'll start at the bar. Let me say, Mr. Darth Thrift, what up? Hail to the chat. No offense to anyone that liked it, but this DCU is garbage. Hated Superman, and no chance that he'll watch Superho. So I'm going to get there, Integrity 101. Trust me. Yeah, who are the villains? All I know is somebody did some shit to the dog. They're like Ravagers. This is Guardians of the Galaxy. This is the worst Guardians of the Galaxy you've ever seen. They're called, somebody had benedictions or BENDICTIONS dot dot dot. I forget what the fuck they're called. They're Ravagers. They're loosely based Ravagers, shitty fucking characters. The worst part about them, when we get to them, their power scaling is all off the fucking charts. Like, Kryptonians are supposed to be the strongest in the galaxy. I mean, Lobo has good powers, like, scaling next to them, but nowhere near power of a Kryptonian. These Ravagers, this one dude, OP as shit. I mean, I'm like, right? And then the powers that James Gunn just couldn't write the fucking the powers like levels and stuff. They introduce a green sun into this. Green? What the green sun? What are you talking about? So, we got yellow sun, that gives them power. Red sun nerfs their power. So, like, they can actually take damage. Well, now they introduce a green sun, a Kryptonian sun. A whole sun Kryptonian? A whole sun made of kryptonite? What the fuck? All right, I'm like, so that's going to kill him, right, Uncle T? Because it's the fucking whole fucking, a big-ass fucking power level of kryptonite? Nah, it just kind of poisons him. Like, and again, this fucking Ravager is so OP. She's beating the fuck out of him, taking him, slamming him up on the ground, and flying at fucking mad speed and throwing him all over the place. He's like, oh. I'm like, he should be fucking dead. His head should be ripped off. If this was fucking Zack Snyder's universe, that motherfucker flies, with a bam, he'd be in half. No, he gets fucking whipped around 3 or 4 times. Can't blame her. There probably wasn't any real fire on the set for her to know who she was supposed to be acting to. It's funny you say that. The volume. CGI. This bitch was... If you guys have heard me say it in the office, I hate the volume. It takes me and Uncle T, and he's standing right here, and I'm standing right here, and we can't go behind the volume because that's where the volume screen is. The screen. The volume is a big-ass fucking screen, right? So my wall would be the screen. And I'm standing here, and we only have so much room, to work in. Every shot is either them standing right in front of each other or a girl standing. And because I went and saw it in IMAX, I could see like vibrating lines in the fucking background on the screen of the fucking volume. I'm like, and there's one part where like you see the Ravager stand like here and her, and like, and he goes, like he turns around like he's gonna do something. I was like, you can't. Where are you gonna go? If you turn around, you better stop because there's a wall there. He turned around and goes, I said, fucking bingo, bingo. He turned around like he's gonna walk away. Where are you gonna walk to? He's gonna slam fucking face into the fucking the volume. Once you can see the volume, it takes away from the grand overall like look of these fucking films, dude. And the volume destroys it. Again, Millie Alcock as Supergirl, I think she's good. They don't, you can't really see from this picture right here. Let me see if can I blow it up somewhere? Can we blow it up? Pause. Yeah, you can't see from there, but she got a skirt on, Uncle T. And she got big boots. So if they removed a little bit of that CGI, it looks like they got red like in here. Nah, that's all leg, baby. So with the right actress, it would look good. You know what I mean? But visually appealing, Millie Alcock is not. Y'all can go ahead and say it. It's all right. Everybody, we talked about this the other day. I'm going to play a clip about Robert Meyer and Burnett. I was watching DA on fucking Film Threat. Robert Meyer and Burnett came on here. He was like, oh, we need to stop giving these, it's low-hanging fruit, making fun of these women's appearance. And we need to be real grown. No, we don't. No, I'm a fucking fan. I'm not a real fucking film critic. I'm a fan who just spent $40 to see this shit. It cost me $23, $12 for my fucking beer, and at least $5 for my gas. No, I can be critical that she's not very pretty. I got a little short I'm going to play that's like shows you the other 2 girls. There was like 3 other picks. 2 of them were way prettier than her and better actresses. And the third one was a completely better actress, but she's like brown haired and, she's cuter too. But the reason that why they didn't pick them, more money. We can spend more money on CGI bullshit. You know what I mean? It's like, I'm not worried about you. The CGI in this was fucking garbage. There's so many times that she goes, and has these like crazy weird, they must have just like done like the Robert Downey Jr. face things, like 3D images. and she's flying around, and it's like, dude, there's some parts in here the CGI looks so fucked up that you could have gave people that we know jobs and saved a shitload of money doing it. It's the writing. I mean, like DA is a writer, so I got to get his ass behind on this. I mean, there's so many times it goes from we're doing this to how did we get here? The best part is the villain. At the end of it, his goal is to kill Supergirl and the little girl, right? Why didn't you kill the little girl when you killed her parents? Okay, fuck that. Well, then the little girl goes and tries to find somebody to help her kill the Ravagers, right? She meets up with Supergirl on a planet where there's a red sun, has no powers. The Ravagers come there. We don't give a fuck about them. We don't even care. I'm like, you could have killed her now when she's nerfed. And there's got to be something that they edited out of it that I'm missing. I'm like, why didn't they fucking kill him the first time, the second time, or the third time? And now all of a sudden, like the fourth time, like, we need to capture her. We need to bring her to this planet and nerf her. We need to bring her to a planet where there's a green sun, and that'll poison. I'm like, she was on the one with the yellow sun. You could have killed her there. And she was a drunk bitch. Like, what? What did I miss? They edited something out of it. They had to, because I couldn't figure it out. Was there an interview in the back of your mind as you watched it? A good movie can become bad press, but I don't know if I can let it go. No, it wasn't. I was trying to put all that out of it. You know what I mean? I was trying to put all of that out of it, give it a clear. I wasn't, like even when 10 minutes into it, 15 minutes, when I saw the girl and her walking, and they finally get out, and they're about to get on the bus, and I saw the little alien go and shooting out the little fucking Cocoa Puffs, and she's picking it up. I'm like, I wasn't going, oh, it's shooting up. I was like, by that time, I'm like, I'm into the weirdness, the way that the fucking characters look. I was like, okay, I was giving it a fucking chance, bro. But then when they get on the fucking the spaceship to go to outer space to go leave the planet, and then they get attacked by some space pirates. Guess what the space pirates are? They're a very diverse group of women. That it proceeds to have the lamest fight scene or choreography I think that I've ever imagined. There was no thought to the choreography. Remember Superman's Mr. Terrific scene? Everybody's like, dude, OP as shit. That's like bad as fuck, bro. You're going to be wishing you got one of those in this scene. They try to do it. And it gets, every time Supergirl showed up, she's like, oh, you fucked up. And he goes, ready? Call me. And it's just like, and it just, she goes away, and it starts spinning around. You see people thrown off the side, thrown off the side, thrown off the side, thrown. And then all of a sudden it comes back, she's like, yeah. I'm like, you didn't show it. You're showing fucking people getting somersaulted off to the fucking sideways. I don't understand. All the good action, I guess, they didn't have choreography, so they had to fucking try to hide that fact with some music, cutscenes. Any surprises? Any surprises would be, so look, I drank a beer, I had to pee really bad. When it went to the end of it and I saw Supergirl and the credits rolled, I walked out. If there's an end credit scene, I didn't even see it. That's how bad it was. I stayed to that. But the most biggest surprises are that at the end of the movie, Clark's trying to contact her the whole time. You need to be a real woman. Stop being a drunk bitch. You can come here to Earth and help us out. Long story short, she comes to Earth. At the end of it, they beat the guy. The fucking little girl's like, you want to come with me to Earth? They come to Earth. Best part about that is, Uncle T, all right, I don't know why I'm saying this. You want to come with me? Call me, right? And then it goes to Earth. Where'd the little girl go? I don't know. She's not there anymore. Did you lose her on the way, you drunk bitch? What happened to her? They go. That's about it. The surprises are David Cornsweat's in it. He's good. T. The best part of this movie is when he shows up. I'm like, okay, I really like him as fucking Superman. It sucks he got dealt a bad fucking hand by these shitty scripts and just lack of fucking costume design and He's a good when he shows up in the movie, and nobody's gonna disagree with me. Be like, oh yeah, he's really good, man. He's really fucking good. He's better than Lobo. You know what I mean? In my opinion, every time he shows up, it makes it feel like the Superman movie. So it gives me a little bit of hope for Man of Tomorrow. If they James Gunn didn't write this apparently, you know what I mean, and it shows. It shows he didn't write this. It shows that it was him like directing it and designing it and giving that dude Greg Gillespie be like, all you gotta do is have this kind of this and that, and because when they chopped it up in the editing block, they had to go do reshoots. It shows really fucking bad. No one can convince me the studio wanted this movie to succeed. They completely alienated the general audience members that don't read comics. Most obvious flop of all time. It's going to flop hard. And one of the worst thing they did was this early screening today. Because people like us are going to fucking clown it. Tonight, on Wednesday, they had like one IMAX, one regular showing. So they had like 2 shows tonight, right? At 7 o'clock. They don't have any like, mine was like 7 o'clock. They don't have any like 10 o'clock showings or 11 o'clock. That's it. 7 o'clock, one showing. People are going to not want to go after they hear the DA's, the nightcap tonight, Uncle T. People can be like, man, well, I was thinking about spending $23 like Uncle Rockefeller said, but he's broke. And you know what? He also said the beers are fucking $12. That was $35. Oh yeah, and $5 for gas because gas is a lot cheaper now. So $40 for Ticket Rock? Yep. He's like, I don't know if I want to spend that. I wouldn't. Let me, you know what I'm going to suggest? That it's HBO Max. That what are we getting? This will be out. What month is it, Uncle T? When my Pennywise show comes out, the one Pennywise show I like, what's it called? Welcome to Derry. When I buy that, if you guys buy, that's the only thing I can see. Or if you want to buy lanterns, I guarantee if you wait 2 weeks into the season, the lanterns they drop like a show every week. If you wait 2 weeks into the season and then you buy your 1 month of fucking lanterns, I guarantee by the 6th week, they'll drop this on digital. So you can get this and all 6 weeks of lanterns. If you wait 4 weeks of lanterns, you can get all of it. I would suggest doing that for fucking $10 because Batman and Robin 1997 looks like a masterpiece compared to this. Yeah. The writing, definitely. The writing, I mean, not the look. It's got a good look. Like I said, when she hits the laser eyes look good, but of course her eyes don't burn around her corneas like Corn Sweat did in the first one, and Superman, so there's no consistency there. You know what I mean? It's like, she looks weird if I were to put Superman's Corn Sweat versus her Supergirl's, like the way they're flying around, they look different. There's no consistency. That's one thing the MCU does good is continuity. Making if I'm watching this film and then the next one and then the next one, it looks continuous. There's no like fuck up or glitches for ADHD motherfuckers like me to be like, what's going on there? So time out. Didn't this happen? A lot of inconsistencies. A lot of like just the CGI is probably one of the worst parts, man. And they put all this. They always have smoke around it or like blowing explosions to try to cover it up, and they can't. The worst part, because the best part of James Gunn I'm calling this Guardians of the Galaxy. The best part of James Gunn Guardian of the Galaxies is his music. All his musical scores introduced me to and reintroduced me to a shitload of great music, right? This has got some of the worst fucking music I've ever heard. Female score, female fucking music editor. We had to hire all girls because it's Supergirl, The worst fucking score I've ever heard. If there's a soundtrack to Supergirl, I'm going to buy it just to showcase how shitty it is. Fucking awesome. Fucking awful, bro. You said HBO, but this movie doesn't seem like a bad movie you can laugh at. It just seems bad. It's fucking bad, Jerome. You can have if you got like kids that like, I wouldn't even say that. I'm like who, like, why would I want to buy this and watch this? I'm like, I wouldn't. If Superman comes out, Man of Tomorrow, the second one, and is good, and she's in it, I would tell people you can watch Superman and skip this entire fucking film. It shows you the fall of Krypton. It shows you the fall of Krypton and Argo City, with the worst special effects I've ever seen. It's got your flat Earth in it, Uncle T. They take, Krypton blows up the planet, and they use a force field to carve out Argo City and to keep Argo City hovering in space by itself. So you got Trump's Golden Dome, and you got the waterfall flow off. So we got everything. We got the ice walls. It's all there, everything. But it's the shittiest CGI you'll ever see. And I don't like the in the Superman, they kind of made it like really, really bright. Because remember the Superman 78, what that was called, or 76, 74? It was like crazy white, bright lights, fucking overpowered. And they try to duplicate that in Superman. Now when you go to Argo City, now it's like not as bright. It's more yellow. I'm like, where's the consistency? I like that because it was a kind of a nod to Superman 84, 67, whatever the fuck the year was. The first one that came out, where he's running against a train. So the Argo City destruction, I'm glad they showed that, and they let people know, why she's here. But bad job when she's in the fucking stupid spaceship being transported. She's in her suit, right? She got her suit that was given to her. They forgot to put the suit in the spaceship. They put the dog in there, thank God. That way we can at least, write off how Crypto got there. They forgot to put the Supergirl's suit in the spaceship. I don't know how it got there, but we'll figure it out. One of these days. We'll write it in post, possibly. When you see this film, I can't wait to hear what the boys got to say about it tonight. I can't fucking wait. Sci-Fax always comes up with some great, be like, did you see this? And I'll be like, wait, what? He'll be like, Sci-Fax is really good at analyzing and interpreting. He'll be like, you didn't see that part, Rock? Oh, no, that's how. I'm like, wait a minute. There's some fucking stupid shit in here that I couldn't process. The last fight is just dumb. Not only that, you get to the last villain, the guy that got 50 dermals implanted in his face. He gets like 20 of them ripped out, of course. That's why they're there. But the little girl wants to get revenge for her fucking parents. She's like, I'm going to kill you. No, you don't need to be that. It's not going to bring your parents back. And she tried to do good acting there, and I'm like, but the dialogue that's written, she's doing the best she can do with the dialogue, right? And this is the coolest part. I saw it coming, but the coolest part is like, she tells the little girl not to do it, and she's like, she gets a sword, she's like, it gives her in it. And she fucking guts a dude and shoves him fucking in his throat. And I'm like, she's when she's like serious, she's decent acting, Millie Alcock. It's when she does the joking and, whining, like they don't work, right? And at the end when so Crypto gets poisoned, we all know that, right? You saw it in the trailer. He's Crypto! They shoot Crypto, gets poisoned. She's trying to get poison antidote off his neck the whole time. She kills him and he goes, I got my antidote. I was like, what if it wasn't the antidote, bitch? What if it's more poison? You probably should have kept him alive to find out it's the real antidote before you fucking knifed his ass. But again, we had to hurry up and get to it because, damn, even Rocket Shilla can't defend his movie. I can't. The volume, so it makes actors really close. It compresses their creativity. It looks. I saw this in IMAX, Nestor. So the background is so fucking big that I could tell it was a TV screen because I could see like the little waves of like if you got I can see the fucking. I'm like, anybody else see that? I'm not the only one, right? Y'all can see it's a screen in a screen, right? I mean, it sounds crazy me saying I'm not saying it's a screen within a screen. It really is. Yeah, I mean, Hollywood's gotten too comfortable. Hollywood has gotten too fucking comfortable. That's why something like the back rooms works, because they bought a fucking warehouse and actually made the rooms. You can't trick my eyes with tangible objects that are, you can't. When the guy's crawling up that little fucking, when he's in the one room and the room starts like a little, and the door's like this big, and he has to crawl up it, and the door's small as fuck, he's going through it. That's not CGI. It looks real as fuck because it is. And sometimes that's what you need. And a big ass budget like this, it didn't work. It didn't work. I'm not going to be harsh and give it like a 2 out of 10 or a fucking 6, 7. I got to think about what we're going to give this thing. Look, let me show you I'll show you the other people that were going to be her that they were looking at. So this is my watch later post. All right. We'll talk about Keira Starmer Saturday, not today. But top 3 actresses who could have been Supergirl rather than Millie Alcock. 33
Here
seconds.
are the top 3 actresses who could play Supergirl better than Millie Alcock. Number 3, Emilia Jones. Many fans like her acting range and believe she could bring a fresh take to Kara Zor-El. Number 2, Meg Donnelly. Many fans believe she looks the closest to the classic comic book version of Supergirl. She even voiced Supergirl in animation.
So Meg Donnelly, that girl, she voiced the Supergirl actress. Looks like her. Has a nice titty too. And apparently is a better actress than. I don't know what to go off her, but people are saying she's a little bit better actress than Millie Alcock. And then this is the third one that this was a far stretch.
Chloe Grace Moretz. For years, fans have imagined her as Supergirl because of her superhero experience and screen presence. Do you agree with this ranking? Or is Millie Alcock still the best choice for Supergirl?
This is the one I actually saw that
There are actually three ladies who almost played Supergirl in James Gunn DC Universe. At number 3 is Emilia Jones.
So is that chick again, Emilia Jones? I don't know who she is.
Early 2024 reports confirmed that Jones was a top.
I wish Tony was here because Tony would probably know who fucking Emilia Jones is. She got a tight body, that's for sure. You know what I mean? No shame, hey, what up? That Conspiracy and Rock. Did I miss the fucking Lobo review? Lobo was good, man. I liked him. Jason Momoa as Lobo. I like the eyes so they go red as fuck when he got fucking angry. I liked him. He was the knight in shining armor. Him and Corn Sweat. But we can't say that. This is Supergirl's film. Girls get it done. So if the 2 men in the film were the best part of it, yeah, but these are the 3 chicks that, and I'll show you one of them that didn't get it. I'm glad didn't get it. You want to know why? Watch this.
Contender and screen tested to play Supergirl in James Gunn's DC Universe, specifically for the film Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow. Ultimately, she did not land the part, as DC Studios cast Millie Alcock for the role. According to some outlets, she outrightly refused to read for the role. And you know James Gunn isn't hiring people who seemingly dislike the source material. Number 2 is Kaylee.
He also doesn't hire people that don't read for roles, except for his wife and his brother. This is who I'm glad that is a good enough actress to get it, but didn't. I'm so glad because this is going to be our Melina in Elden Ring.
Spaney was early in the mix to play Supergirl in James Gunn's rebooted DC Universe, but she did not get the role. The shortlist eventually narrowed down to Meg Donnelly and Millie Alcock for final screen tests in Atlanta. Number 1 is Meg Donnelly. Donnelly is the
Why do you think Meg Donnelly didn't get it? Why do you think? She looks the part, better actress, voiced her already. Why do you think? I think there's 2 reasons. 1, paycheck. She probably wants fucking, wasn't going to take the low amount of money that I guarantee they gave Millie Alcock. And 2, probably if she read the fucking script, she was probably like, negative, bruh. Negative. Some of the weird shit they were making her do, she's probably like, this isn't a serious fucking film. If any, like Kaylee Spaney and that girl, they're both serious actresses. They're probably reading it like, this bitch has no direction. It's shitty writing. It's all fucked up. And not to mention, if this tank my career as well. Something like this will showcase that Millie Alcock is not a lead actress, and she just what did she do in House of the Dragon? I didn't see it, but she wasn't that great. She was just like a minor role. It wasn't the lead part, It wasn't the lead. This showcases she's not a lead. And hey, the DCU is dead on arrival, bro. James Dunn, as DA says it, will be gone soon. If they offer him even a creative role, I wouldn't even do that. He's got to go, man. I mean, the costumes look like shit. The Crypto looked like a fucking puppet at one point in time. I don't know if they were using puppeteering or if it was just shitty CGI. Crypto looked like shit half the time. The designs of the spaceship look dumb. Even all the way down to the goddamn spaceship driver, taxi cab driver. None of it was working for me, bro. None of it. Lobo was cool, but we all know how I couldn't put my finger on it. He looked weird. He got a fat suit on. Why wouldn't you just cast Jason Momoa and make him fucking blue? He was in shape enough. I'm like, we want to make him thicker. What? He's up against a fucking 4 foot tall, 90-pound wet Supergirl. Right? Corn Sweat is awesome. I feel sorry for him. He did not gonna get the, unless Man of Tomorrow is fucking outstanding. He took a bad fucking bad fucking deal. That sucks, man. I would say save your money. If you got big plan, if you already bought it, I mean, hey, if you got less than 24 hours, give your money back. That's what I'm gonna say. I'd say turn that shit back in. But man, why not put Ronda Rousey on the list? She looks similar to Millie. Millie looks like fucking Chelsea Handler in some of these shots. It's awful. Uncle CT says like Will Poulter, but it looks like Will Poulter or Chelsea Handler or, again, sorry. You know what? Let's play that. You want to see some funny shit? I'll play some funny shit for y'all. So I was watching Film Threat the other day and fucking listen to this. R&B came on here because, you know, R&B is going to tell us we shouldn't use our eyes we should not use our eyes to buy tickets. You know, we shouldn't be vain, right? Fuck that. He probably got a ticket given to him to go see this shitty ass movie. I just spent $40 fucking in this shit. I specifically saved the spot.
We're
It'll probably
not
be an ad
interested
for
in this character. Nobody cares about Supergirl. She's a third, fourth tier character.
It's
And
Superman.
I just don't understand the way he's built this universe out. It's really bad.
Look at the way they're
This is-
marketing it.
watch this
This is
shit. It's
Millie
fucking
Alcock.
hilarious.
This is actually kind of impressive. Let's check out
So-
this short video clip.
She's playing with her.
So Chris Gore sets up this video clip for the marketing, right? And everybody's cool with it except for one person who was given tickets and is probably feeling embarrassed because I can't say anything bad about it because they gave me tickets. That's why I'm not going to accept tickets on anybody's behalf, get paid to do something, because I want to be able to fucking speak freely, right? Tell me who's getting paid right now. Watch this.
They pulled
It's
out
her
the
on
beef
top of a.
And Badger knows it.
Look at that.
Badger says something right out of the gate.
What's she doing, Badger?
She probably plays with her buzz.
Yeah,
Come on.
Yeah.
look at that. That's great.
Maybe both.
Oh, she should
there
really
are
just
some-
sat
Come on,
over there and
ladies.
just sprayed it
Good for
once.
you.
Is that?
Right.
I mean, I don't know.
Wait.
Is it real?
She's
I
a
don't
rebel.
Are we
Wait till you hear the
supposed to believe
beta
she
out
painted
of
that?
left field.
Is that
Right.
what-
Yeah.
I
Cruise.
don't know. Have you seen the clips that have been coming out? Let's.
So he plays this one, right? This is next. He plays the fire escape one, and this is the one where she flies up and looks like the chick from what is it, Land of the Lost, Uncle T? I think it's Land of the Lost. She looks like, and when that happens, here comes Robert Meyer Burnett complaining.
check out one really quick here.
Yeah.
Oh God!
Wait, no, come on. These are clips. These are clips. We want
I'm
to.
paying money
Give
with
this
my
movie
eyes
a
first.
chance.
That's what I'm fucking. That's what I see. That one
Can we
chick that
address
fucking
this one
voiced the
just real
animation.
quick?
What?
This is funny and all that. That being said, we have no place to talk. She came out talking about our ownership over her body and all the shit like that. This
Now
is
here
kind
comes
of
Robert
proving her
Byron
fucking
in a minute.
point. It's funny, keep doing it, but also it's a
Her
good thing
body
she's
is
not
fine in
looking
that.
at
What are you
this.
I mean,
talking about?
One more clip. One more
the
clip.
face.
here. Real
Listen.
quick.
When the world looks to the sky, hope returns.
I just set it up. I put it back a little farther than I needed to, but I wanted y'all to get the full context and setup. Most of the people on here are not getting
All right,
paid to go see
well,
Supergirl, right?
This is toxic, right, Robert?
What it is.
Toxic? I don't know. I mean,
Here we go.
I think that, you know, a girl like Millie Alcott already engendered herself. We trusted her in House of the Dragon season 1. She certainly earned her place. And on one hand, it denigrates our position as
What do you mean?
critics.
We're
to
not
do
fucking
things
critics.
like
We're
that.
fans.
I mean, if we want to be taken seriously as critics of media, which I think we all are, to make fun of a woman's looks,
I think it's really low hanging fruit.
I'm just saying.
and
I mean,
that's what
if
we
we
were
were
pointing out.
like we are here, we are expected. You can't have it both ways.
Beta.
We either want expect to be considered serious criticism.
Beta male.
By the way, media does need serious criticism.
They're getting serious criticism. They're getting serious criticism that I fucking pay with my eyeballs first. The first thing I'm noticing when I'm walking around, Uncle T, is with my fucking eyes. I'm using my eyes to notice things. And something visually appealing is like, oh, that's visually appealing. That's the marketing 101. Right? You think I'm gonna buy a fucking car that's all beat up and has a shitty fucking paint job and 3 fucking wheels missing? I'm gonna buy the fucking nice ass fucking Ferrari Porsche that's fucking shining red. I don't want to get black because I get fucking swirl marks in the first day I clean that bitch, but fucking sheening. You know what I'm saying? We buy with our eyes. And the first thing you want to do is make sure your product looks good. But I mean, if somebody's gonna give you a fucking one of their products and say, here, just say it, it's cool. Of course you're gonna hear shit like this. I don't want to say he got a ticket for free. He most likely did. I understand he's one of the team, but no. We don't. Some people on this might want to be taken as serious film critics. Others might want to be taken as fucking fans, real people that giving genuine fucking opinions. Right? That's how I felt about it. When I heard that, I was like, and the best part about it was Badger was like, "Oh, Robert, does it hurt your feelings, Robert? Everything all right?" No, it doesn't. But I just want to. Badger knew right when he started playing it, like, somebody's feelings are about to get hurt. Thought that was hilarious as fucking shit. But yeah, man. So Supergirl, it started from there. We make fun of the jokes, just like Black Snape. What's that for? Because if HBO, they like to make something else. Film Threat said that Film Threat had another thing they said in the exact same live stream about white man bad. The cliche is tiresome now. If you saw the Punisher special feature, the ending of that was really fucking perturbing. You know. The white man beat up the fucking old black guy, and he took his dog and threw him in the road. And it only goes one way, and right, HBO is famous for that. Every fucking show we fucking watched the past couple of years. I mean, remember Peacemaker? The Peacemaker one with the white dude, it's a black, was just like, all right, okay. We were looking for something like out of the world, like technology and fucking cool shit. And the cities with some fucking race hustling bullshit, James. Same old fucking race card. It's like, tired of it. We don't want this same bullshit. And the first thing we're going to do is say it. We visualize with our eyes. That's why everybody's saying Sydney Sweeney. You think you hear Sydney Sweeney's name over and over because people are tired of looking at her? You think DA's views go up because when he puts Penny Lane on there, people don't want to see that? Marketing 101. You fucking look with your eyes. That's what we buy. It might sound a little pretentious and demeaning. Then don't fucking sign the check. If you told me, I'm gonna give you $1 million to do this product in 6 months, hey, people might look at you as a sex symbol or a fucking goofy nerd the rest of your life. Oh, boo-hoo. I'm gonna take this money. You know what you signed up for. Get over it. It's Gunn fucked up this universe by doing the same tiresome tropes, trying to do the female empowerment, the woke agenda, race swapping, female empowerment. This is a female empowerment fucking movie. The end of it with the little girl going in there and trying to fight, and then it just sucks, man. It'll make. That's why I'm right now on Twitter. What I see was trending. I want to get it right because it's social media users express revised positive opinions on Henry Cavill's Superman Justice League. I bet you they fucking do. So everybody was probably like, you know what? Zack Snyder's shit sucked. Probably thinking, Snyder's wasn't that bad now. I bet you're rethinking that Zack Snyder sucked, huh? And we'll never get it back because you guys didn't want it. It's too serious. And it's too serious. This isn't serious enough. You got aliens shitting out Cocoa Puffs and Ravagers trying to find little girls to duplicate and reproduce. I'm like, and they sent the girl from Krypton to a different planet. Not she doesn't have to be a harem. She's not supposed to repopulate the planet with Kryptons, because that'd be, we can't have sex with fucking women. But the man, he's got to be a harem and repopulate the Earth. Boom. It's done. DOA. My boy DA is going live in about an hour and 45 minutes, 1 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm going to jump on there and hang out with him and talk about it too. So if y'all haven't, make sure you go to his fucking channel, like the stream, say what up, GG's. I'm going to stop through and say what up to everybody. My man Shintendo, I see you out there. Thanks for stopping by, big guy. No Shame Abe, Guns so full of himself, smelling his own farts, he didn't even get the dog comic accurate. I don't know what he did, man. I don't know what the fuck is going on with Gunn. I think he had Kevin Feige in DC, right? He had somebody be like, hey, this is cool, but take this fucking alien joke out where they're pooping. We don't need that. We don't need a crypto peeing on the newspaper, and make it more family friendly. And then you can also focus on the shit we do need, like Argo City being destroyed, and like some kind of plot, like why the fuck is Supergirl even give a fuck about this girl that she hasn't give a shit about anybody for? She's been drinking for the past 10 years. We'll figure it out when I got other people to try to help me, because maybe I missed something, but I didn't. You'd watch that movie, but not this one, Jerome. Appreciate you hanging out with me tonight. My boy Nestor came through. Conspiracy. They should have done Army Hammer as Batman, Henry Cavill as Superman. They need to do Jacob Elordi. His fucking height, his stature. He's a little skinny. If he put on just a little more meat, pause. If he had a little more meat in him, Jacob Elordi, he's a good fucking actor. But time out, not in this fucking universe. Do not waste a good actor like Jacob Elordi on this fucking shitty universe. You know what I mean? It's like Corn Sweat, poor guy. He's probably a good actor that'll never get a chance again, because I appreciate my eyeballs too much to watch his Supergirl Dawn of OnlyFans. Integrity 101. I appreciate it, y'all. Hey, man, who'd I miss? Anybody? I hope not. Thanks to y'all so much for hanging out, making this channel what it is. I'll see y'all Saturday night on the Weekly Discourse. And until then, y'all have a great one. Take it easy. I'll see y'all tonight on the DA's office. So smash the like button on the way out. Have a great night. Peace, everybody. Don't go see